Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. An undefeated start against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's up? Motion.
Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's up? Robbie.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Look high. All right.
They send the tight end in motion. Stroud now on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another give here to Genty. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. This time it's a passing play. He's laid it over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They're going play action. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 19. That's it.
Plowing up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now, first round. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
18, 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now it's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
18, what's that?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on third down, Stroud. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has a man on target to Thornton. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Hey, Cougar 19.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
11 yards.
The Texans set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, Gentile is corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 2nd. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. He's got it at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14, Texans 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw by Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. To the air, Stroud. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down, Stroud. He beams one, deep right side. There, and he knocks it away. He connects for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Tony.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
To number 88.
Good luck defending that short yardage slate. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. 19. That's it.
Again, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set up. Half the 60. Half the 60.
They'll come out throwing. It's a screen play to Genty. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42.
Go! Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Giving this to Genty. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
Back to Genty. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Here's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
I'm coming.
Go.
Back to the well again. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed put 6 on the board for the offense.
Texans 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
All right.
Give now to the running back. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
All right. 18. That's it.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickoff, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go play action with Stroud. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? Hey, team, what's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connecting on a slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here's Stroud again. He's got it. Complete to Mullins. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Trying the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. And not much much doing, he stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Now a give running right. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Going ground here. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. He's finally done, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. This is going to be Raiders football. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Coming left is Genty. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready up.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Genty from the gun. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
All right. 18. What's up?
Looking to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
All right. Tony.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Hiking 18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 37-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hawks 70. Hawks. Let go. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set.
And off to Genty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
He'll throw it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18. Let's go.
Throwing is Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right. 18. What's up?
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Texans at a 2-score deficit. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
18. What's up?
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Right up the gut. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Hand off to the back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Set.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Go.
Here's a design run. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.